you have put it in bits and pieces as understandable to you. You have done the analytical study. So that is also kind of an order and method, and you are able to recall old knowledge. And the classroom, the way the faculty goes about imparting knowledge in you helps you to assimilate it much better. If it is an interactive session or the faculty gives you time to ask questions, try to participate. I mean, the more you participate, the better focused and equipped you will be to assimilate the subject. Eye contact is always good, so that you are not distracted or deviated. Teacher may keep glancing around, but if you are able to focus, that helps you to enhance your ability to concentrate. And I have seen students picking and choosing what session to attend, what session not to attend, because they come to a conclusion that there is nothing inspiring about this, so I'll skip. But let me tell you, my dear young friends, do not commit the blunder of skipping the classes, because even in 1 hour class, if you are able to pick up 2 new points which you do not know, that value addition is excellent, extraordinary. So don't go by the faculty or the subject. Some students say, I can read auditing on my own. That you could have decided before joining. You decide which subject you should join and which subject you should not join, that is your choice. But after paying the fee, after deciding to join a class, do not skip. Because if I give you a novel, a fiction, which has 1,000 pages, how many days you will require to read it? So all of you are mentioning few days. I mean 3 days, 4 days, 2 days, whatever it is. I know some of you will not sleep tonight without finishing it, if I give it to you, if it's your favorite author, and as you get engrossed. Can you do the same thing to an auditing or a company law? No. Why? What sin auditing has committed here? What crime law has committed? The reason or the difference is that is interesting. Novel is interesting. But that is interesting during the hour when you read it, isn't it? Auditing will make your life interesting for the rest of your career. But it is long term. It is futuristic. Let me tell you, life cannot be determined based on short-term pursuits, short-term pleasures. You have to be futuristic, you have to be long-term, you have to be objective on how to shape your future by pursuing these things. So therefore, not skipping a class would be very good for a CA student, because every subject you can pick up. Divide the subject into 3 categories, A, B, C, which ABC analysis, costing principle. So you apply it to every subject. What is A category? Very important. What is B category? Moderately important. What is C category? Less important. What is common in all the 3? Important. So that means in a professional course you cannot skip or omit anything. So all the 3 portions are going to be taught in a classroom by the faculty, isn't it? Now, which portion is very important for you to be present in the class? Let us debate on this. A category or B category or C category, which it is very important for you not to miss the class? A category. My perception, I'll give you a contrarian view. My perception is C category you should never miss. I am not saying you can miss A category. I am saying you should never miss C category. Why? Because A category, you will attend the class because it is so important. You want to know the concepts, you want to know the methodology, you want to know the way to comprehend it, isn't it? But can you say the moment you have attended for A category, the classes, that is enough till the examination? How many times you will do further study to master those A category portions? 4 or 5 times, isn't it? Same thing you can little diluted is for B category. Now C category, after you attend the classroom, how much time you need to spend on your own? You may not have to spend much. If you glance 5 minutes, that is enough. But if you have skipped the class for the C category, how much time you will spend? You will spend 4 or 5 times and still you will not be clear about what you have studied. And that is why C category, all the more important, you should not miss the class. Because if you listen once from the faculty, C category, and keenly follow it and jot down notes, you have done your preparation for the examination in that classroom itself. After that, once in a while, if you glance through, your revision is also done. Anyway, A category, whether you attend the class or don't attend the class, you are going to slog. You are going to work out multiple times. So many problems. You are going to read so many times. Isn't it? Attending the class reduces your effort by 50%. That's why it is 4 to 5 times. Otherwise, it will be 10 to 12 times. It reduces by 50%, but it doesn't eliminate. But in B category, it can eliminate 70% by attending the class. 30% only you will have to do on your own. C category, it eliminates 90%. 10% glancing now and then to refresh your memory is good enough. Is it not worth attending? That is how you will have to look at attending classroom. That faculty-student combination is to reduce the work burden and dilute your self-study time and master it faster. But some technique which the faculty adopts, something he passes on to you, besides the syllabus, may stay for you for lifetime. Making notes, I am very happy that I am able to see each and every one of you with a pen and notebook. This habit, right from the day you started as student, should last lifelong. Even today, I sustain this habit. If I attend a session, I will not sit without a pen and paper. And memory power goes phenomenally above what you can imagine with this habit of your writing. By jotting down notes, by writing down, your memory power gets enhanced phenomenally. One of my friends who found it very difficult to remember these case laws, ITR, taxmen, citations, CTR and all that, to court before tribunal, he appears before High Court also. So he wanted to improve his memory power. So he read an advertisement and bought that memory pills. So it said 20 days, morning and evening, 1 pill each. So he started consuming morning 1 pill, evening 1 pill. After 6 days, he was searching for the bottle because he forgot where he kept the bottle. How many telephone numbers you can remember today? 10? Okay. 20? 15? Okay. We used to remember at least 200, if not 300 numbers when we were of your age. That is because we had no mobile, we had no gadget to which we could delegate that function of remembering the numbers. We had to remember, and it was not pressing the button that dialed. It was, we had to remember the number and dial it ourselves, number by number. Improved our ability to remember as many numbers as we were able to dial or use by repeated dialing, by repeated writing, by repeated solving, by repeated working out. Your memory, your ability to remember will go up phenomenally. Should you ask questions or not? Yes. My only request is, you should not be asking superfluous questions. You should not be asking questions for the sake of asking or making your presence felt. But you should ask any question which you think is relevant. Why I am emphasizing on asking questions is, sometimes students don't ask questions thinking that it could be a silly question. But the same question which he did not ask in the classroom, after 10 years might reach the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court have to answer that question. I mean, I've experienced it in practice, because outside the classroom, you will ask that doubt. I used to ask, why you did not ask it in the classroom? So I thought it is a silly doubt. And that same question, I have seen Supreme Court addressing that question. No question is silly. If you are convinced about it, you ask it. So that's how you learn it. So asking questions is very important.